Hello. I'm Chelsey.
And I'm Sammy, and this is
Deepish.
Oh man, that felt good.
Yeah, we just nailed that first try.
I know, and we didn't even say 1, 2, 3, go. We just got right back into it.
I know. Are you feeling rusty, or is it like riding a bike?
It's like riding a bike right now, but also just leading up to this, I'm like, I think I forgot how to talk.
I know you texted me last night. I think I forgot how to podcast, and I was like, no, it'll be fine. I don't know why it feels very normal to me. I'm like, oh yeah, we recorded last week.
No, it does right now. I don't know, does it?
But I hope that everyone's missing us and like excited for the new year. Oh, it was such a good break though.
I'm so happy to be back. We missed you guys.
Oh, we missed you guys so much.
Should we get into it?
Let's get into it.
Okay, guys, as promised, today's episode is going to be last year recap, and we're going to talk about the predictions we made for last year, see which ones came true, and then we're going to go and make our own predictions for this year. Just fun to keep track of what's going on in current events and pop culture throughout the year and highlight some stuff from last year.
Yes, exactly. So let's start off recapping 2025. So I'm going to take us through month by month some of the pop culture highlights. A lot of these I was like, whoa, that happened. And also I was like, oh, this wasn't the funnest year.
It's crazy because when I was looking back at our predictions and what we thought this year was going to be, I feel like we thought so much more was going to happen than it did. The first 2 months, a lot happened, and then it was dry. Not a lot happened.
I know. Even some of these big, huge things, I was like, oh, they weren't massive.
But do you feel like you can remember those more vividly because we were podcasting?
Yeah, for sure.
And I covered some of them.
Yeah, and I think I was up to date with a lot of these things and just more chronically online than I usually have been in the past. So I feel like all these were very relevant. Versus last year, recapping 2024, it felt more like there's so much.
Happened. Yeah,
and I went back and listened to that, and it's just reminiscent. We were doing this outline, and I was like, oh, this was our first episode we did last year.
Yeah, I know. This has become one of my favorite episodes. I'm excited. Kate, walk us through 2025. Okay, you guys, this episode is sponsored by Tidy Co. Cleaning.
I love Tidy Co. Cleaning. I cannot even tell you, after they came to my house and I walked through my doors, all I felt was relief, and I didn't realize how much I needed that.
It really does. You have to delegate as much as you possibly can. And I feel like deep cleaning your house is one of those. If you can get somebody else to do it for you and you can come home and enjoy it and be with your family and not be an anxious ball of stress.
That's what I'm feeling all the time. I felt that bottling up for weeks. And then after they came, it was like this release of just like, oh,
yeah,
it's clean. This really made a difference for me in my mental health. And the best thing about Tidy Co. is they have 3 different things. Their basic clean, which in other cleaning companies, their basic clean is garbage. It's like, okay, we'll sweep the floors and mop and that's it. Even their basic is so in depth.
Yeah.
And then it goes even farther, and then the deep clean, like down to the walls and the windows and everything. But that's what I love. And the owner, she's so cute. I loved talking to her because she was like, Kate, what are your needs? What are your pain points in your house? What are you looking to get clean, and how can I help? It was a different experience.
I actually love that too because I feel like it customized the experience. Because for me, I don't have kids, but I have a dog. And you have kids, so it's very different of what we actually need cleaned.
I loved that customization. They were so professional, so good. And you know what, guys? If you use code Deepish, you get $50 off your first clean.
$50.
$50 off. That is crazy to me.
No, but I really feel like we are also giving you a gift by recommending these guys to you because I have gone through 5 different cleaning companies and I'm like, how could they miss this spot? How could they miss this spot? This is a whole new level. It really is an entirely different experience when it's customized for your specific home.
So guys, if you need this for yourself or a gift, use code Deepish.
You can go to their website, tidycoclean.com, or you can follow them on Instagram, tidyco.clean.
We love Tidy Co. And thank you, Tidy Co, for sponsoring this episode. So 2025, January, Zendaya and Tom Holland kick off the year with an engagement, which I was so excited because what did I say in my prediction? I think I said maybe they were going to get pregnant.
You said Tom and Zendaya secret wedding.
Oh, secret wedding. Okay, yeah, but engaged. Hello. I'm so happy about that. They're one of my favorite couples. Okay, Onyx Storm arrives. Were you into the Fourth Wing series? Did you read any of those?
No.
That was like a big thing. And then LA Fires, which was horrible, but Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag re-enter the group chat.
Side note, do you know he's running for governor now of California? I
That
actually love it.
honestly,
I'm like,
yeah,
you
that
go.
tracks. They were all over my For You page this time last year.
Because their house burned down, and then now he all year has been advocating for California and trying to get everyone money and settle lawsuits and all this stuff because the reservoir was empty from water, and so this should have never happened. He's gotten way deep into it, but I love it.
Oh, I feel like he would low-key be so good, but just barely. They were on my For You page, and they were pissed because the park that was rebuilt in their neighborhood have fire trucks on the playground, and they're like, this is tone deaf. Why would you put fire trucks? My kids are traumatized. And so they're like, we're going to petition to get this park taken down and all this stuff. And I was like, you guys go.
That's crazy. But I feel like if he did run for governor and he got it, it would be like Trump 2.0. He would just be unhinged and tweeting weird stuff. And
But I don't know why I like him.
no, I love him, but
He
he's
would be very
a little
unhinged.
unstable and
Yes.
just doesn't care what people think. He'll say whatever, has controversial opinions. I feel like it would definitely be.
Oh my
that
gosh,
guy.
and then he just works his way up to president, and then Heidi's the first lady.
Oh my gosh. Can you
She's like,
imagine?
hey guys, I'm here.
And then we tell our kids the stories of them being on the hills.
Yeah, literally. Okay, she's from Laguna Beach. Was she on Laguna Beach? She was.
No. She was family friends with Lauren Conrad, who was on Laguna Beach, and then on the first episode of The Hills, that's when she's introduced. Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause
She looked-
she's from Colorado.
I just remember being so shocked, like how she looked from that first season of The Hills to remember her makeover at the end.
Like season 4, she got her face totally redone.
Yeah, and I remember her mom crying. You don't even look like my daughter
Yeah.
anymore. Just epic.
That really was so good.
Okay, February. Kendrick Lamar shades Drake at the halftime Super Bowl.
But that wasn't even as big of a deal as you thought it would be.
I know. It's
With their
definitely
whole fight, and then that happens, and then it just,
but just him wearing flare pants and just
oh, yeah. Yeah.
But then I learned all about that beef, and I'm just like, they both suck, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. Okay, Beyonce finally wins Album of the Year. And I didn't agree.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I feel like it was very political, but also respect Beyonce. Benson Boom.
Are you under her spell?
Yeah, I am.
Like twice.
I know, I'm like,
Oh, Beyonce, you're my hero. I owe you everything.
Benson Boone absolutely refuses to stop flipping. Just acrobatics everywhere, peace nowhere. You just look over and he's just like, flipping off a table. Okay, March. Oscars gave us, did anyone actually even see any of these movies energy? Just like, womp, womp, womp. TV binge season officially starts because that's when all the shows start coming out. It was like March, so everyone's into TV. April, White Lotus becomes everyone's personality. The Blender, The Poisonous Fruit, The Brothers.
The brothers.
Speak no evil, hear no evil, see no evil.
Yeah, that was crazy. That season was
That-
wild.
Oh, but did you hear this new season that Allie from Allie and AJ is going to be on?
Really?
She got cast. I just love it though. He's just randomly picking up this Disney Channel child star. He really does pick these people out of obscurity.
Yeah.
And gives them this new start. But I do want to see Jack Black on a season.
Ooh, that'd be
Is,
interesting.
Mike White. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I know he's the creator of it and
But
stuff.
But he's on School of Rock. Mr. Schneebly, his roommate. Do you remember him at all?
I haven't seen that movie in years.
Okay, that's Mike White.
Oh,
His-
okay. So they're
and-
friends.
Yeah, they were like best friends. And Mike White wrote Orange County, that movie Orange County. It's like one of my favorite movies. And School of Rock and all of these 2000s classics. He was very into comedy. And then he was on a season of Survivor. And now he's done White Lotus. But I just feel like he was best friends with Jack Black. He starred in so many of his movies. So I want to see that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Callback. Also in April, Hailey Bieber sells Rhode for $1 billion.
That's crazy.
And she sold it to Elf. Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
That's so crazy to me. And then Labubu's stage a hostile takeover.
Oh, Labubu's. That is totally reminiscent of this year.
My boys are late to the game, but the other day Riggs was like, Mom, I wanna, what did he call him? He was like, boo boo, something random. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, everyone has them. Everyone has them. I want one. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that. And Lennox was like, why? And I was like, because they're creepy and I don't.
I bought my niece 2 or 3 of them, and I feel like she's over them now. And I'm like,
I
cool, I spent like
know.
$80 on those.
Yeah, I think they're like on their way out. But now my boys are like, oh, everyone has these. I want one.
Okay, but there's a new one. Have you heard of, what is it called?
Fugglers? No.
Yeah.
Ugh, I like hate
My
this.
niece just got a new fuggler, but they're creepy. They're little animals, but they have like human teeth. And she's like, look how cute my fuggler is. And I'm like, girl, what are you doing with your life? Like, first Labubu's, now this. Fugglers. Yeah. They're weird.
I just can't with this stuffy, like ugly. I'm trying to think back to what was our like little
Beanie Babies.
But Beanie Babies are so cute.
And like Furbies or whatever they're called.
But I feel like adults didn't love Beanie Babies.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
Did you ever watch the Beanie Baby documentary?
No, I want to.
You should. It's actually really good because they have their little names and the little tag, and like they're worth a lot now.
Oh,
But like it goes through all these adults who would collect them and stuff and get super into them.
Okay. I'm gonna go back. But Beanie Babies were so cute. Did you have a lot?
No, 2 or 3.
Do you remember though if someone ripped the tag, it was like the end of the world? Because that's where the status was.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I definitely didn't have a ton, but
I remember my neighbor had a million of them. It was like, you were rich.
yeah.
With
For
Beanie
real.
Babies. Okay, May. Taylor Swift sings You Belong to Me while she buys back all of her albums.
Oh, yay.
Which I love that for her. Okay, June. K-pop Demon Hunter starts streaming, turns into a cult and breaks all of the records.
I don't get it.
Have you seen K-pop? I love it.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I fully get it. And I put it off because I read the thing and I was like, Demon Hunters, absolutely not. My boys are not watching something about demons. So I put it off for a few months and then we watched it the first time and I was like, inject this into my veins. And they were obsessed with it. So we watched it every single day for a month. And now even I'm like, guys, like K-pop Demon Hunters, you want to watch?
Yeah.
I love it.
And it's one of those too that it's taken it over for kids and adults. Like so many people at my work love it. And I'm like, really?
Yeah, but it has broken literally all the records.
Yeah. And they said they're coming out with the second one, but not for like 3 years.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to work on it forever. But it's still in the top 10 movies. It's been there ever since June.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But Golden broke all these records and everything. Okay. Also June, Love Island returns, ruining all of our sleep schedules. But shout out to Huda, Jeremiah, or Alandria, and Nick. Like, we didn't know who any of those people were. But I still will stand on it that last season was better than this season.
100%. And I still will stand on the fact of how the hell are Alandria and Nick together.
That is really shocking to me.
It's so weird.
Because Ace and Shelly broke up. Like, everyone broke up and then they're still just, like, going strong.
But I don't see it.
I don't see it. And I just low-key don't believe it. I don't believe it.
And Maya and Papaya's relationship lasted 2 weeks.
But the thing is, think of Janae and Kenny. They lasted a year and then we found out Kenny was such a freaking creep.
Yeah.
My gut is telling me.
It could be something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Then do you remember Sabrina Carpenter drops the album cover Man's Best Friend and she's like a dog? Someone's holding her hair.
Oh, yeah. Looks like she's sucking dick.
Everyone says, is this a satire? Is this art? And Sabrina's basically just like, yeah, discuss it amongst yourselves, whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
But it was very controversial.
Controversial.
Very Goodbye. Maybe I'm not ready to podcast. Okay. July. Sydney Sweeney has great genes.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. CBS announces The Late Show with Stephen Colbert ends May of 2026.
I was going to say, I thought they said it was going to be over, but it's still going. Until May.
Until May. I'm sad about that because they just don't have enough money or the ratings.
Yeah.
It just feels like end of an era. What's next? Just all of late night goes away. Is SNL on its heels? I'm like scared.
That's actually one of my predictions for 2026.
Really? Okay. And then the Coldplay Kiss Cam saga.
Oh, isn't it weird that these random things happen and they go viral and then that just... I always remember that. That happened in 2025.
But I know those two people just wish July 2025 never happened. August, Taylor and Travis announced their engagement.
Yes. That's when the whole year took a turn.
And their engagement post tops the #1 most liked post on Instagram.
Really? And she was on the podcast right before. That was a big deal.
Oh, yes. The podcast. Oh, that was a happy month. Then Summer I Turned Pretty dominates feeds. Conrad versus Jeremiah discourse continues.
Sad it's over.
I know, but I just feel like they should have released the movie right after because now all the buzz has died down.
Yeah.
Is it going to hit as hard?
Can you imagine they finish it and then they have the trailer for the movie?
That's what I wish would have happened. Yeah, the trailer and then 2 months later, boom, they dropped the movie. But now they haven't even started filming.
But the hype will start back up again and people will be there for it.
I hope. And then September, The Pit, starring Noah Riley, beats Severance and shocks everyone. Did you watch The Pit? Please watch The Pit.
No, it's on our backlog list of things to watch.
It's so
Do you think
good.
it deserved to be Severance?
Oh,
Really?
yeah,
Better than Severance.
Better than I love Severance, but The Pit is so good.
Okay, we'll have to watch it.
And it's the most coveted, true to what an ER emergency room looks like. Season 2 just started, so I just watched the first episode and I am locked in.
Okay, I'll have to watch it.
And Noah Riley, it's so weird because he's not hot, but I think he's so hot.
Really?
Yes,
He's like the main guy in it?
He was on ER.
Okay.
He's a classic throwback to where he was a little young 20-something-year-old doctor on ER. Okay. And then 15-year-old Owen Cooper becomes the youngest Emmy winner in 40 years for Adolescence. Did you watch Adolescence?
Was that a TV show?
Yeah, it was a limited series on Netflix. It was so good, but very dark and heavy.
I think I maybe tried to start it and couldn't get through it.
If you guys haven't watched it at this point, sorry, but this little boy kills this girl.
Yes, and his dad.
Yeah,
it's like he's like hiding it from his. Yes, I started that. Just sometimes I'm not in the headspace for it. I just can't with it.
Yeah, it was really dark, but so good. The way it's shot is all in one shot. So each episode is one continuous take. So it was super interesting and won all the awards. So it's very well deserved. He's going to be in the new Wuthering Heights. Yeah. He's a young Heathcliff. Okay, and then Jimmy Kimmel temporarily suspended from ABC.
Oh, yeah. That was crazy.
It just felt, whoa.
Freedom of speech is taken away, yeah.
And then that was obviously the month that Charlie Kirk passed away too, which was really heavy and intense.
Well, this was
September.
It was a dark month.
That was very upsetting. And now a bunch of stuff is unfolded afterwards, but I'm just sorry, but I don't really care about it. I care about what happened, but just this post stuff. But one thing, did you see that they set up there's like an America Con something, and they set up a tent, like a replica of Charlie's tent that he was at. People could go in and take pictures.
What? Why?
Turning Point was like, oh, this will be great. And they just have a picture of him in the tent with everything. And you can go take a picture where...
Which is, I guess that would make sense to honor what he did, but that's also how he died. So
just so tone deaf and sick, in my opinion. There's a better way to honor. You could put a little memorial or things that he stood for, but not a tent with a picture of him.
That whole situation is just so morally gray. Just everything about it. He sucked, but also he died, and have some respect. Just the whole situation. And now his wife is scary.
Everyone's so down her throat on every single decision she makes, but she is clearly unwell because her husband died and she didn't take any time to grieve.
Yeah.
And she's grieving openly, but still trying to run this business, but be this extreme conservative woman. Girl, you should have just stayed home and cried for a year.
Yeah.
And really grieved, because everything you're doing and saying this seems crazy and unhinged, but it's no doubt she's not taking any time to recover from that. But she's just permanently in my mind, just like tissue in hand and murder eyes to everyone.
Yeah, she scares me.
Okay, October. How's your October going? Oh, 6-7.
6-7 started before that, right?
I don't know. I feel like I live around October, at least for my kids.
Yeah.
I deeply hate 6-7.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
It's the weirdest thing.
But and it means nothing. It means everything.
But no one can hear the number 6 or 7 without saying it.
And it's weird how much it comes up. Just the sequence of 6-7, and then it's 6-7, and I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah. Riggs is still deep into it, and I'm like, boy, if you say that one more time to me. And then Lennox speaks Chinese, so they say it in Chinese, or it's like some.
Oh my gosh.
So
Lennox
good.
speaks Chinese. Isn't he in like first grade?
Did you not know this?
Is he taking Chinese immersion or something?
Do you not know my kid speaks hardcore Chinese? He's in 2nd grade and he's doing Chinese immersion and is like fluent. Not fluent, but knows Chinese.
So he's going to know Spanish, English, and Chinese.
Oh my gosh, I need to send you a video of him speaking Chinese.
Yeah,
he's full on like,
should.
like Chinese.
That's wild. What made you guys decide to do that?
Just our elementary offers Chinese immersion, so we applied for the program and he got in, and it's great. So they do half the day in English and then half the day in Chinese.
Wow.
I wish it was Spanish, because then it would be more beneficial and he would learn how to read and write in Spanish and stuff.
Yeah.
But
They don't offer Spanish immersion?
they do at other elementaries, but our boundaries, it was Chinese, which is still great.
Yeah.
And it's really coveted to have an immersion program, so I'm really grateful for it. But
Yeah.
just he is deep into Chinese. I can't
That's
believe you didn't
crazy.
know that. Okay, and then Taylor Swift drops Life of a Showgirl. Breaks records.
Yes, it does.
Which I love it, but this is a controversial take. It's definitely like low on my favorite albums. I respect it, love her, but it's not one I'm going to re-listen to.
Really?
Is it up there for you
I'd say it's maybe 4 or 5.
of all of her albums?
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably lower than that for me.
Wow. I know. I think a lot of people feel that way.
It's just great to have new music and I love it. But even Tortured Poets Department, I will listen to on repeat.
Yeah.
I just loved her last 5 albums so much.
I think that just has a lot more longevity. And that's what bugs me is people are like, oh, her lyrics in this are so weak. But it's meant to be different. It's meant to just be more lighthearted and fun. And coming off of the heels of Tortured Poets, where it's so lyrically strong, she's meaning to do that. She could write deep, big words for these songs, but it's supposed to be fun.
And I loved the fun aspect, but I like even Lovers better. Is more fun. Some of the songs are deep. That's a fun album.
Yeah, it's very similar to Lover as far as the songs that are on it. 2 or 3 deep ones, and then the rest are fun about falling in love.
And I'll listen to it and love it. But if I'm going to be working out and go to a playlist, I'll probably honestly do Era's tour set list is what I love. I want like an Opalite in
So
there.
every song besides Showgirl.
No, I don't like Life of a Showgirl song. That's low on my list. But I love Opalite and Fate of Ophelia. Those are like my 2 favorites. Okay. What else happened? Oh, and then Hollywood mourns the loss of Diane Keaton.
Sad.
Still sad about that. Ugh, watching Family Stone this year made me like
it hit different.
really sad. Yeah.
Really hit
That's
different.
such an unhinged movie. I rewatched it this year and I was just like literally sister swap.
I know. And it's funny when people tell me that's their favorite Christmas movie. It's not fuzzy and warm. Part of it is.
And just that monologue that Sarah Jessica Parker does about, oh, you didn't wish that your son was gay. I physically can't.
There's
I'm
like a lot of dark moments of who she is. But then she still stays in the family.
yeah. And
which
it's the
weird.
next Christmas is
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird.
and her just being like, hi, how are you? To the deaf brother. You're the worst.
I don't know. It's comforting in a weird way, but the plot, it's weird. Yeah.
Okay, November, Wicked wraps up. And I need to hear about this. You told me you hated it.
I hated it. And then I think I finally came to terms with the fact that I just don't like Wicked in general. I've seen it on Broadway 3 times. I've seen the movie. I've listened to the albums. It's just not for me.
Okay, and that's okay. Be confident in the things that you don't like. And you don't need
Yeah.
to apologize to anyone besides me.
Thanks. It just was so bad. Did you like the second movie?
Loved. I love Wicked. And everyone's just too, it's not as strong as the first movie in my opinion,
Yeah.
but that's how the play is. The first act is stronger than the second act. That's just how it goes. Because the first act is the progression it's really a strong incline to this big moment.
And then you go for intermission.
And
And
then
then okay,
it's-
let's just wrap up the story now.
Yeah.
They
leveled out.
added stuff that I just thought was stupid. I thought they could have done a better job.
Yeah, and for me, I'm looking at this amazing set design, this costume design, the makeup, the talent of these incredible actors. This is art and beauty, and I cannot believe that the level of a production like this is getting all of this negative feedback. Literally,
They should have just done 1 movie.
Yes. No, in my opinion, I love 2 movies because I'm like, I want more and more.
But I feel like it would have just been like, that was amazing at the end versus they're ending on this low of a lot of people did not like the second movie.
And I think it really hurts me right now because I think the internet and the world love to see a rise and then they love a fall. And I think with Cynthia and Ariana, they loved that they were obsessed and the best friends and it's so cute. Like the first press, it was like, oh, the holding space. Then
But I feel like people did not like that. I feel like that's when they started being like, whoa, they're weird.
I think maybe towards the end, it was like, okay, our palettes are a little done with it. By the second movie and the second press tour, like no one was holding space for that.
Yeah.
It was like, we're done with
Which
this.
is why I feel like they should have done one movie. Because
Yes.
it's a year later. It's like, okay, cool. This hype is back up. And obviously you're excited to see the second movie, whatever. But they could have just shortened that part and removed a lot of the fluff, and it could have been amazing.
Yeah, I can see that. And it would have to be a long movie, maybe an Avatar status, 3.5 hours.
Yeah, but people would be down for that.
Yes, I can see that. But I just hate the tearing down of people, because I'm like, can two girls just be best friends? And people are like, oh, they're trauma
And
bonded.
being like a demi-semi.
Yeah.
Can't two girls just...
Don't say the SS.
Can't two girls just sing it out? I won't say the SS. She feels very uncomfortable with that word. But you'll watch Heated Rivalry. But if girls do it, ew.
No, I'm fine with girls SSing, but it's just
The word scissor is a little too vulgar. SSing.
Okay, here's the thing though. The reason why I'm saying all this is because my new obsession right now, it is deep in my bones, is Heated Rivalry.
Mm.
I love it.
I know. You texted me yesterday and I was shooketh.
I know. In all the gay sex, I was so unbothered.
Because if I were to recommend that book to you, would you have read it if I would have told you?
No.
I'm like, hey, it's this
Gay
hockey team.
smut. Was the book good?
Yeah, it was good.
I don't know why. At first, I was fast forwarding a little bit, and I was like, sorry.
Where is Brandon when you're watching this?
He was right next to me, and I was like, we're watching this. And he was like, okay. And then he fell asleep on episode 2 because we watched it late. I stayed up and watched 5 episodes.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
I was like, I love this. But he's like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, he's not like
Hayden walks by and he's like, what the fuck are you watching? I'm like,
I don't
mind
know.
your business.
I feel like it's a little bit, I heard this analogy where it's like a guy wearing a pink shirt, where it's, if a guy can wear a pink shirt confidently, it's almost like a green flag, where it's, okay, you're not like worried about what
I just think it's the intensity of it. I don't think if it was 2 guys kissing or whatever, but it's if he walks past at some of the parts, it's like, what are you watching? It would be the same way if it was like a man and a woman too. He'd be like, what kind of porn show are you watching? This is weird. Because Hayden's sensitive to that stuff. He doesn't like watching really sexual scenes.
Me too. That's why
I was like,
and I don't like sexual scenes, and I usually will fast forward. And I did towards the beginning. I was like, okay,
what
10
made
seconds
you push
forward.
past it when you're like,
I think I was feeling
intense.
FOMO because everyone was talking about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is this show? I'm going to hate this. And then I started up, but I'm just such a sucker for love, I think. And everyone's, it's amazing. It's amazing. And
but the first couple, it's not love.
No.
There's not a strong love story to hang on to at the
I
beginning.
was just so into it where they're enemies. And I loved that it was very fast paced, where it's like, okay, 6 months later, 6 months later,
Yeah.
8 months later, a year later. And it's, whoa.
The timeline gets confusing.
Yeah. But I can't tell you. It is 99% of my feed right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I am just learning every morsel I can about these characters. I'm rewatching it.
Are you excited for us to go to our hockey game next month?
Oh, I'm going to be like, kiss.
kiss on the lips.
And I am a gay guy right now, I think.
Really?
I was literally just seeing these guys. I see 2 guys together and I'm just like, maybe they have crushes on each other.
Yeah.
I
That's
want
hot.
them to have crushes on each other.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'd be okay with no more seasons.
Yeah. There's a bunch of books.
There is.
It's the Game Changer series, and there's like a bunch of them, but I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do.
I'm just scared that right now, it's like they literally drove off into the sunset. Kip and his guy are happy. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, in my mind, they start the
Well, I
charity.
think that what they could do is just introduce more how they did. Introduce other couples with different storylines and stuff. Yeah.
But I just want them to be like, they're happy and in love.
That end.
But yeah, and I think it's good representation. And I don't think it's like as scandalous as, it's not even as bad as Bridgerton. It's like Bridgerton, there's butts and sex, but it's just like gay sex. It just felt very whoa. But also I'm like, it's not that raunchy compared to other shows.
It's known for being like hot. Like it's known,
Yeah,
like
but
that's
think
why the
about,
show
like,
got so popular.
Yeah, but
that's why Bridgerton's popular too. But I like a sex scene in Bridgerton is like nothing compared to that.
No, like you need to go back to like, Daphne and whatever. He's literally going down on her, like eating her out and she's coming. So it's,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I guess that's true. I don't know.
Okay, sorry, tangent over. Okay, Jonathan Bailey is named People's Sexiest Man Alive.
I don't even know who that is.
Fierro?
I'm sure I would see.
from Wicked.
Oh, yeah, I know who that is.
I literally can't with you right now.
That name is just
okay. He's like literally
I
would
know
be a
he's in
poster on my wall.
Bridgerton and he's in Wicked, and
But he would
he's
literally
gay.
be a poster on my wall. Okay, Robert Irwin wins Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, Dancing with the Stars was a big thing
hit.
in 2025.
Yeah, and I loved it. And then Miss Rachel honored at the Glamour Women's Awards. Loved that. I love Miss Rachel. Rooney doesn't like Miss Rachel anymore though.
Shoot.
I'm sad, but my niece likes
Miss
it.
Rachel.
And so I was just like, yeah, Miss Rachel. Okay, December 2025.
Yeah, what happened while we were offline?
Nothing. It's a huge thing where it's like, who's going to win the Oscars this next year? Like Marty Supreme, one battle after another. Just there's a lot of talk and buzz around that. I loved One Battle After Another. You probably didn't watch it.
Nope.
It's really good. And then Stranger Things is a big highlight of December.
Still haven't watched it. I'm sorry, but if you tell me at Christmas time to watch Vecna sucking some kid's face off, I'm good for a minute. Maybe I'll start it.
Like I'm literally watching it like post wrapping presents. Like anyways.
I know, but it's just not the vibe for me.
It was so funny. Literally New Year's Eve, Brandon's parents have a huge party every year and everyone's partying downstairs and I'm upstairs in the room watching the finale.
Really? I thought you guys all watched it together.
Half of us snuck away, we're watching it, and then it was like, okay, let's pause it. And then like later that night we all watched. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But everyone's like, hey, why are you up there watching when we're playing games and eating tamales?
And you're like
I have to see
Stranger Things.
Vecna sucking faces off.
Yeah, it just was too much, but I'm excited to finish it.
Yeah, so that basically wrapped up the year. But do you know what I'm saying? It's not that eventful.
No, nothing crazy happened. But you did miss something in December that Rob Reiner and his wife died.
Oh.
Their son killed him.
I kind of just like...
That was huge news.
Yeah, but I'm like blocking that out.
Really?
Which is weird too. Was I sick or something? I watched I was, and I texted you a list of movies I watched.
I get this text. It's this note of just every movie she watched and her notes on it. She's like, I watched 15 movies in the last 2 days. Here's all my notes.
I just watched movies, but it was classics like When Harry Met Sally, You Got Mail, Sleepless in Seattle, all of those. And then I would like do dash,
which
all
made
my
it
thoughts.
even funnier because we have both seen this movie before, and you're like, love Meg Ryan, like such a feel good movie. I'm like, yeah, why did you send this to me?
But it was so random because we hadn't talked in 2 days, and then I just send you the longest.
Yeah.
I'm like, here's my thoughts. And you're like, haha, this is the most classic text.
Yeah. What is happening right now?
But Rob Reiner, he's the director and writer of some of those movies. So it was weird that he was fresh on my mind. And then he got stabbed to death by his son, allegedly. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's so sad.
So weird. It's so sad, but just, like people get stabbed to death in bed while they're sleeping by their kids potentially. Like that just doesn't feel it's glitching in my mind.
That doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Not a reality you choose to live in.
Oh, that's very sad. Okay, should we get into our pop culture predictions?
Yes.
Okay, I want to hear yours first.
I'm going to go over the ones last year first.
Okay.
So for 2025, I'm going to read off the predictions we made, and then we'll talk about if they came true or not.
Okay.
Which is honestly sad because I feel like a lot of these were bangers. I really saw a lot of these come true. So there are like 2 or 3 I want to roll over into the next year.
Okay.
Because I'm like, maybe it just wasn't enough time. Okay, so I'll read mine, and then I'll read yours, and then we'll make our new ones. Okay, so predictions for 2025. I thought Sabrina Carpenter and Olivia Rodrigo would do some type of collaboration and have a friendship joined together, but they didn't. Ariana Grande in a serious movie role. P. Diddy dies mysteriously. Brianna Chicken Fry and Pete Davidson start dating.
That's such a good one, but he's locked down. I think he's going to marry his baby
they
mama.
just had a baby. And he's removing all his tattoos.
He seems happy. And he's
He
sober.
does seem happy. Yeah. And she seems happy too. Cher Celine Dion dies. That's when I want to roll over because I really feel like it's coming.
Oh my gosh, pause. Did you see Cher was on Armchair Expert?
Yeah, and she was like dissing on Dax. I haven't listened to it yet, but I just saw that.
I didn't listen to the whole episode, but it was so classic because she just hates Dax.
It's crazy. And he probably hates that.
And he was like, if you could have my wife with any other person, who would it be? And she was like, no, like I trust her so much. So she clearly sees something in you that I don't. And that's okay.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, burn.
That's crazy.
Everyone's hating on them and it's making me sad because I love them.
That is sad. Okay, Fall of Jay-Z. That
happened.
didn't happen.
Oh,
No,
Jay-Z. For some reason, I'm thinking P. Diddy. No follow Jay-Z.
No, I thought
yet.
he would be tied to something and be going down. Second assassination attempt, which it felt like there was. Like the whole Charlie Kirk thing. I'm like, that feels
Ominous.
similar.
Yeah.
Blake Lively goes on Call Her Daddy. One Direction releases song for Liam. Like, missed opportunity. Charlie Puth and Taylor Swift collab. Chappell Roan arrested. Pandemic 2.0, but it flops. JoJo and Jordan get pregnant and open up about infertility. That came true. TikTok ban goes through, which is so funny because that was like, oh, they canceled TikTok. Well, they canceled TikTok. And they did for the 48 hours or whatever. And then Trump saves the day. But I thought that Elon Musk would come in and buy it, but he didn't. But there were talks of him doing it. So that was kind of like a half true.
Yeah.
So I only had 1.5 come true.
Those were so good.
I know.
All of them.
It's so sad.
And a good variety.
Yeah. Okay, so these are yours. So these are Chelsea's predictions for 2025. Kylie and Timothy break up. Didn't happen. Hamilton movie announced. Chappell Roan gets Grammy and refuses to accept it. She did get a Grammy, but she didn't refuse to accept it. But she did make it political. Ariana and SpongeBob get engaged and then break up. I don't think that happened, but they probably are broken up.
They are broken up, but
okay,
not engaged.
Travis retires after Super Bowl. Still could happen.
Yeah.
I mean, it actually, no, because he did play another season, so that's not true.
But this year, do you feel like he's going to retire?
Yeah. Everyone was speculating that was his last game and all that stuff, so I feel like he could, but he hasn't announced it yet. Tom and Zendaya's secret wedding. Taylor Swift directs movie with Blake Lively in it. Kim Kardashian in serious movie role and gets taken seriously as an actress. Yeah, she was in
that show,
but it did not do. I think it will probably be renewed for a second season, but it was horrible.
Did you watch it?
I watched like the first episode and I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I watched the preview and was like, this is a no for me, dog.
Yeah, it was so dumb. So that's probably a half true. The second one wasn't. Yeah, she's not going to be taken seriously as an actress, I don't feel like. Okay, so should we go over our new ones for this year?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to go first or do you want to go first?
I want you to.
Okay, my first one is, I think there's going to be a plane crash of some really big celebrity. Their private plane's going to crash and they're going to die. And it's going to be massive news.
Okay.
Sad. But what are the chances that they all fly 1 million times a week and private planes are more dangerous and no one huge has ever died?
Yeah, that makes sense. So Brandon's grandpa died in a plane crash.
Really?
Before he was born.
Like a commercial plane?
Not a commercial plane, a private plane. It was when my father-in-law was young, like 3 or 4 years old. And that's so sad and crazy.
That's so sad. See, small planes scare me. It's because those crash way more. Okay, Taylor and Travis get married, literal royal wedding. But before they get married, she gets pregnant. I think that she'll get pregnant first. And maybe they'll announce it, maybe they won't. But like, I think their first priority is starting a family. And then Blake Lively's not at the wedding, and everyone picks apart the guest list. Everyone's going to be like freaking out about the guest list. Mm-hmm. Jack Antonoff might not be there. Who's there? Who's not? Yada.
Oh, yes.
SNL announces the show's ending, or at least goes on a big break or something. But I think that it's going to be coming to an end.
Yeah, because Bowen left, and everyone's it's the death of it.
Yep. I think Alex Earl will date like a massive celebrity, like a Bradley Cooper type thing.
Did you see that she was?
Yes, and I wrote this down before that with Tom Brady, but. Yeah, I don't think it was actually legit. Yeah. She just happened to be there. Kim Kardashian passes the bar. Baby boom. Tons of celebrities announced babies this year. I think maybe like Selena, Taylor, Hailey. Just big baby boom, celebrity-wise. Jake Shane on Dancing with the Stars. Rumors of maybe him dating Ezra on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, okay.
Kelsey and Chase get engaged. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives divorce or split. Either maybe Michaela or Demi. Massive celebrity murder happens. Maybe like John Lennon status. I think a celebrity is going to get shot like going into a restaurant or someone's going to stalk them and shoot them or something. Oh. I know this is dark. But like I just,
on a murder/baby kit.
Yeah. Let's see. Travis Barker and Kourtney Kardashian split. Major celeb crashes out and has a mental breakdown. I don't know who, but like a bigger celebrity pulls a freaking Britney Spears or Amanda Bynes and crashes out and starts posting weird stuff and all that. Apple releases their foldable phone, but it flops and it sucks and everyone has issues with it.
Wait, is that coming out this year?
They haven't announced it, but
please don't.
Rumors. I know. Chappell Roan debuts a boyfriend, like pulls a JoJo Siwa and ends up dating a guy.
Yeah.
Taylor and Travis attend Met Gala. Timothy Chalamet wins Oscar for Best Actor. And then I do want to roll over my Celine and Cher prediction that one of them will die this year.
Okay. That's a good list. A lot of these are similar. So
Okay.
I'll go through these quick. Tom and Zendaya have a baby. I think that you added them maybe on your list.
No, I don't care about Tom and Zendaya.
I don't think Kylie and Timothy will have a baby this year, but I do think they'll get engaged because it's 3 years deep. I think it's getting serious. The Lautners, Taylor and Taylor, will be on Dancing with the Stars and be paired with Jen and Val.
Oh, interesting. Both at the same time.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, I feel like that could happen. Okay, JoJo Siwa and Chris get engaged, but shortly break up.
Okay.
I just feel like it's such a love bombing relationship. Okay, I think Taylor Swift and Jack Antonoff beef will be confirmed. I feel like there's something in the water with them.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe with Margaret Qualley and Taylor, like something, but there's beef there.
Yeah.
Okay, Taylor has an ugly or controversial wedding dress. People will pick that apart. I think Chase and Kelsey are going to break up a few more times, but then end the year engaged.
Okay. Do you think that they'll publicly break up and get back together, or will they stay off their phone?
I think it'll be like they're broken up, not them saying it, but people saying it, and then they'll end the year engaged. Ariana Grande rebrand. She's done with Wicked. Just really shedding her skin from that and like hard.
Because she's going on tour, isn't she?
I don't know if she's going on tour. I know she's going to be in the new Meet the Parents, Meet the Fockers or whatever.
Okay.
And so I can see her switching where she's going to want to do comedy or something.
Yeah. I swear she announced her tour. Yeah. She's going on tour this year.
Okay.
So that could be her getting back into music herself.
Yeah. I think Michaela and Jace from Secret Lives are going to split up.
Yep.
That's who my pick is.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. I think just them getting together when she was so young, he was old, is like never talked about. And I think she's going to learn. And
being a pedophile and stuff.
Yeah. And be like, I think maybe you're attached to a lot of my trauma. Boom. That's what I think.
It'd be hard. But also I think we're predicting that because they did say they were having issues on the last season. So it makes sense.
I think Taylor Frankie Paul has got engaged from The Bachelor, but I think they're going to break up before it airs.
I could totally see that.
And then they're not even together the whole time it's airing.
Yeah. Sad.
I think Emma Chamberlain and Role Model are going to reconnect. Because she was on a podcast recently and the song was like, "Where's my Sally tonight?" And she came out and I was like, that's hilarious. And she did talk about them. She didn't say him, but she's, these people I've dated in the past and their music. They're so open on their music.
Yeah.
But they weren't that open with me in the relationship. So I just feel like there's something. Or Role Model's going to date a guy.
Oh, okay.
Because I think he's bi.
Okay. I
just feel that. Adele, new album. Please, God willing, God willing.
God willing. Yeah, it's a stretch, but it could happen.
Oh my gosh, I'm just craving.
Didn't she say she was like going away?
No, but it's been a while.
I know, but I thought like she announced she won't be releasing new music for a long time or something, or she's done.
Okay, I don't remember that, but I will be devastated because I love Adele. Because I think Olivia Dean right now is really
scratching that itch for you.
Not even for me, because I listened to her album and I'm like, it's so good. She's so catchy and fun and I love her, but I think she's in the genre of Adele, but she's not my Adele. I need a soul crushing album. Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't had one of those in a long time. And then I think Selena and Benny are going to adopt a baby because I don't think she can have a baby herself with all of her health stuff. So I think she's going to adopt. That's my list.
It's a great list. I can't wait. See, it feels like those could all happen this year.
Some of yours are plane crash and stabbings and getting shot and stuff. I don't know about those, but
I don't know.
The rest are really good.
I just feel like something like that will happen.
Yes, for sure.
And it's just going to shake the world.
I know. I feel like it's going to be a very good pop culture year. Like a lot to happen. I think the stories have been very long with a lot of these celebrities as far as celebrity couples, where now it's okay, what's the next chapter, which is weddings and babies.
But I feel like maybe pop culture is dying a little bit.
No,
like it's slowly becoming less relevant and less relevant. If you go back to 2006, like People Magazine, Us Weekly, paparazzi doesn't even exist anymore. I think there'll still be pages like Demois or whatever, but it feels like people are caring less and less now with us having influencers and having celebrities on social media and stuff. Like, we'll talk about it. Maybe it's just been a dry year, but also it just doesn't feel as magical as it once was.
Yes, I see what you're saying. I think it's more the gap is closing a little bit because they used to be so mysterious and we really didn't get hardly anything.
Yeah.
Besides these paparazzi photos and these magazines where we were so thirsty for it.
Yeah.
But now a lot of these celebrities have to be on social media for their job or their work or to be relevant.
Yeah.
So they feel more attainable. I think we know more about their lives. And so it feels like that parasocial is stronger. And in a way, it's less, oh my gosh, versus, yeah, I know. Like my friend Chase and Kelsey, they broke up and they're back together.
Yeah.
Their drama.
Classic Chase being Chase, and we don't even know him. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think it's a little bit like that, but I think everyone's very much locked in. Because all of these people, we know so much about their lives, and it's because it's so relevant.
Yeah. I need you to get more into the Bravo universe.
Okay, so here's one of my goals this year.
Oh, okay.
To watch Real Housewives of Salt Lake.
God bless.
Because I think
Your
I
life will
really, really have to lock in. It's been talked about so much. And whenever I hear anyone talk about reality television in general, I think that's top of everyone's list.
Yeah.
Is Salt Lake.
Yeah, this season has been, the cast is just perfect right now. It's just so good. I've been begging you.
I know.
That will be the highlight of my year if you
Yeah.
watch that. But I'm excited for 2026
Oh, I'm so excited.
to see what happens. And for the podcast, we're back, baby. We're starting the year off.
We are back. Do you have anything that you're looking forward to for yourself this next year?
I don't know. I'm having a hard time with predictions right now because I'm just not motivated. I've heard a lot of people say, oh, I like to set predictions once it starts getting warmer. That's when my year really starts. I'm having a hard time with predictions. When inspiration strikes, inspiration will strike. And I don't need to feel pressure to set strong goals.
Resolutions.
Like, do you have a lot of high hopes for 2026?
My whole theme for this year is to live intentionally on all fronts.
Do everything with intent.
Yeah. I think it's just down to what I put on my body, my clothes, my surroundings, my house, my friends, my work. Everything I'm doing, I want to do it intentionally because I feel like a lot of my life has been just on cruise control, or I'm just being led in directions and doing things because I'm in the habits or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I am driving the car and I want to go where I go intentionally this year.
I like that. I might still be part of that.
Do it.
Because I feel like they're specifically just like random days of the year feel like you're just in survival mode and you're on autopilot and you're just like, I don't even go outside today, or I went to work, I woke up, I cooked dinner, now I'm watching TV and scrolling on my phone. It just feels so unintentional.
Oh, yeah. I think there's some days where I'm literally living them and I'm like, this could be any day of the week. And it's just the same. The monotony and me just doing the same things and the same routines, which are in some ways like bring a lot of joy, but in a lot of ways bring a lot of unhappiness.
Yeah.
Easy switches to this would really enhance my happiness.
Yeah.
Can I just give one example that's so stupid that I just thought of the other day?
Yeah.
For a whole year, the kids were losing the controllers, like the television controllers. They would just put a show on, and then every single day it was like, we can't find the control. We can't find the control. And I was looking for the
control. Do you call it controllers?
Yeah. What do you call it? Remote?
Remote. Yeah. Where's the remote?
I say controllers. It's so funny. Some people call it a changer.
No. Who calls it a changer?
I think it's changer, controller, remote. Yeah.
No, there's remote control. The TV remote. That's the only way.
No, I feel like changer.
Did
like
you just wake up one day and be like, I'm going to say television instead of TV, and I'm going to say controller instead of remote?
No, I think I've always said it. Television and control.
But I feel like, yeah, you've always said television, but it's always been your thing where you have to say television. I've never heard you say TV in my life.
No.
I'm just going to watch TV tonight. What are you doing? Just watching TV? But you're like, just watching television? I might watch television tonight.
Yeah, it's television. Like even just as growing up as a kid. Maybe I'm just very...
Did your parents call it television?
No, I don't think so. I don't know where that came from. Maybe.
It feels very European. Like us Americans are watching TV, but
Yeah,
you're watching television. You're observing
yeah.
television. Okay, so the controllers.
Just every day. And it was getting to this point where I was like, this is so stupid that this is causing me so much unhappiness, and so much of my day is searching for this
We
controller.
waste 10 minutes trying to find it.
Well, and some days it's days where no one's watching TV because we can't find the controller anywhere. It's like,
You said TV.
take a shot. It's under the cushion. Anyways, So a couple months
dying
ago,
to know your solution to this.
a couple months ago, we bought these leashes, these controller leashes, where you stick one end to a wall or whatever, like a coffee table, and then it's a little stretchy cord, and then the other half goes on the control, and you can just hook it on. It's so stupid. They're so ugly, but I cannot tell you. I'm like, my happiness has increased so much.
Yeah.
By this
intentional with your
this little act.
Yeah.
Where I was like, this has saved me so much time, so much peace. Another thing is one of them's right next to the TV.
Doesn't that just feel better? I feel like 1,000 pounds lighter.
Okay,
good. You say TV.
Good. And the kids have to get up off the couch and take it and change it versus just sitting on the couch. You know what I'm saying? I think you can get very desensitized and just, I need more stimulation, more changing shows a lot. So they have to be intentional about what they're going to watch because they don't want to keep getting up and having to change something.
Yeah.
And even with me too, I'm going to pick the show I want to watch and be content. It's like when you had to go up and change the dial or change the TV.
Go turn it down. That's the sucky part, is the volume.
And it's weird. This is such a small act that is bringing me happiness.
Will make such a high impact if you fix it.
Yeah. So I want to find those little things where it's, this is annoying, but I can change it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Intentional.
Love that. Okay. I'm going to try and be intentional.
Okay. Guys, it feels so good to be back.
Yes.
We love you all so much.
We missed you guys, and we will see you next week. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.